Good morning, everybody. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Going live on TikTok here in a minute. If you're here for the first time on the tubes, tap that screen, everybody. Welcome. We're going to get started here shortly. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. SM, good morning to you over there on the tubes. Let's go. Good morning, April Stapleton, Zen Method, Candy, with the heartbeat. Thank you, Candy. I got to edit the goal here, everybody. Stand by. Good morning. Tokyo, hello, SS, you're all over the place, my brother. Let's go! Zen Method with the rose, Candy with the heartbeat. Let's go. What's up, Jade? Youssef, let's go. Hello, everyone on the tubes over there. Tap. Remember, for those that donate, if you're going to do it early. As soon as we get on, it pushes us out. Let's go. Tap those screens, everybody. Roger, good morning. Yes, everyone. Yesterday I told you, do not go long. How many times did I say that on here? Do not go long. Let's go. Who's that? Candy with the tiny float. Candy. Karuna Chandro, hello. Good morning to you, Karuna. Shelly Galvin with the hanging lights. Davion, Mighty, Facial Blaster. Let's go. Good morning, Mighty. Marcus, good morning to you. Thank you for the share, dark chocolate. I appreciate you. Manny being Manny with the hanging lights. Yes. Yusef. April Stapleton with the hanging lights. Roshan with the heartbeat. Yusef with the let him cook. Let's go. Mr. Dave, hello. Cyber, hello. Brada, hello. Wilp, hello, Wilp. Wilp. Meg Cherry, good morning. Zen with the chili. The goat. Zen with the hot dog. Andrew with the popular. Thank you for the follow, Tasman. OG Slimster, good morning. Roger. We will go over Tesla and Meta for sure. Let's go. Who tried to go long at the open? Who tried to go to the moon? And Voss said, we're pulling back. Who tried to go to the moon, huh? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, we had an amazing VIP training last night in the VIP training room, everybody. Welcome to all our new VIP members yesterday. 7 new VIP from London, from Germany. We had people from all over the world join the VIP yesterday. Remember, it doesn't matter what country you're in. You can join from any country. We will teach you how to trade. Tenny Flows, KK, good morning. Chef with the rose, let's go. Look at all those VIPers yesterday. Green, 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 green. We got a few more graduating out of the 6-month trial. Thank you for the follow, MSTR. Thank you. Appreciate you. Good morning. We're at 9.6 thousand likes. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. If you're here for the first time, all we ask that you do is tap the screen, donate when you can. Super chats are open there on YouTube. And share the live out. We are going to get started here in about 1 minute, okay? We're going to go through all the levels, everybody. Here we go, Miss Market. We are in a neutral state, a bearish neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on the SPY. Sue Felicia with the hanging lights. Yes. Sue, to answer your question, I put it in the VIP chat this morning. The daily's only one candle every day, okay? So on our lower time frames, you're getting a lot of candles. So those moving averages are flying around. Let's put our support and resistance in. Here we go, everybody. Down for you. Beautiful right there. Let's go to our daily. Good. All right, here we go on Miss Market. We are neutral. We are in the whip zone under 622. Whole number, you have room down to 620. First stop, 620 here on Miss Market. Under with a retest, you're coming back down to 618 here on Miss Market, okay? Back over 624.51, you have room up to 627 and then 628 on the market. Tenny Flows, Mr. Dave. Hello, everybody over there on the tubes. Thank you for the follow, Big V. Mark Meza with the lightning bolts, the popular, the heart me. Zen with the roses. Thank you. SMCI. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then we'll go over my trades from yesterday. Right now, we are in a narrow state here on SMCI. Alert, alert. In this narrow state, we know we're going to get a good move out of SMCI. We just don't know where we're going yet. We don't know if we're going up, we're going down. We don't know where we're going on SMCI. All right, here we go on SMCI. Let's pull it back. Above 53.58, you will have room up to 54.23. First stop, 54.23. Above 54.23 with a retest, you have room up to 56.50 here on SMCI. Coming back the other way, under the whip zone for some shorts, under 53 whole number, you have room down to 51.67. Yes. First trade yesterday was right here on Amazon. Look at that beauty. Woo! Boom! For a long to the upside. That was number one on Amazon. Why did I take that trade? A+ setup, double bottom. Double bottom right there. Boom to the upside. Set over to Google. Google right here. Here we come. Voss is coming in. Boom. Right there to the upside on Google. Why we're on Google? Let's do it. Right now, we are in a narrow state here on Google. We're in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone currently on the Googaroonies. We are now going to put in our support and resistance levels. Bump, 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 bump. All right, above 185, you got to get over the whole number. 185, you have room up to 187.68 here on a Google. Mark that level down. Coming back down under the whip zone of 182.40, you have room down to 179.50 here on Google to the moon. Let's go, let's go. AMD. Anything you want me to go over, just put it in the chat, whether you're on YouTube, whether you are on, we'll go over to Qs. Yes, I see you. I see you over there. We look at multiple time frames, DJ, my brother. Multiple time frames. You cannot trade on one time frame. You must trade on multiple time frames at once. AMD right now got the gap and nap yesterday. Whoop, pull back in on the vine. We are in a narrow state here on AMD. Alert, alert. When we say alert, alert, everybody, that's what the noise is on TikTok. We're alerting them, okay? So we do it over here on YouTube for you as well. All right, here we go on AMD. Going to pull this back. Back over 156, whole number. You will have room up to 159. Remember, 70% of all highs fail. 159 to the upside, under 154. Get under the whole number. You will have room down to 150 here on AMD. Yes. Steven Silent with the heartbeat. What else are we looking at? UNH. Yeah. Right now on UNH, you are in a neutral state. You are in the whip zone here on UNH. These are your whip zone levels, everybody. 294 and 291. You are currently trading inside there. Whippy, all right? That'll be whippy for the first 15 minutes of the day. After 15 minutes, you can take your whip zone levels off. Just marking all of these out for you. We want to give you the best levels possible. All right, we're going to pull this back here on UNH. Back over 294. That's the whole number. Back over 294. You have room up to 298 here on UNH. Under 291. Get under 291, not 291.06. You have room down to 289 on UNH, okay? Under 289 with a retest, you'll have room back down to 282.50 here on UNH. United Health Group, everybody. The Qs. How we do every day? How do we do yesterday in the market, everybody? Were we green or were we red? Did you listen to this guy? Put it in the chat. How were we, green or red? Put them in the chat. Then we're going to do them Qs. Make sure we're tapping, everybody. We're at 24,000 likes. We got to be higher than that. Whoa, Adam with the star goggles. The Go Popular. The Heartbeat. Silly Sam with the heart me. Thank you, everybody. Green and red. Impossible. Either green or red. Green. Nice. Good job, everybody. You said with the rose, the hot dog, the tiny dining. Nvidia after the Qs. Right now, we are in the whip zone here on the Qs. Got to get over 559 up, under 556, 67 down here on the Qs, okay? 5 minute, you're tight in there. That's good. We're going to head over to the 15-minute. We got to watch this 200 down here on the 15-minute. Got a double top right there as well on the 15-minute on them Qs. Let's pull this back. If you get under 556.67, you have room down to 554.83 here on the Qs, okay? Back over 559. Got to get over that whole number. Don't trade into 559. It won't go well. Get over 559. You'll have room up to 559.73 and then 561 on the Qs. You said with the hot dog and a tiny Donnie. Let's go. Baba, ghost mode with the follow. Let's see what we got on. Oh, Baba's not gapping somewhere? Whoa. When do we get Baba in the whip zone? Right now, you're in a neutral state currently on Baba. You are in the whip zone currently, okay? We're going to mark these out for you right now. All right, Baba, you got to get back over 118. Over 118 hold number, you have room up to 120 here on Baba. Get over 118. Don't trade above 117.26. You don't want to trade right into 117.89. Get over 118 with a retest up to 120. Remember, you want room to the upside, traders. You don't want to trade into resistance, and we don't short into support. Remember that. A lot of traders do that. They don't realize they're doing it, though. Under 115.64, you have room down to 113 on Baba. Under 113 with a retest, you have room down to 111 here on Baba. Remember, two rules I want you to always remember. Never go long into resistance. Never go short into support, everybody, okay? Chef Soccer Dog with the roses. Shelly Stringer with the roses. Yeah. Thank you, my Shelly. JPM coming up. Right now, we are in a narrow state. Alerts, alerts on JPM. We are in a narrow state. Look at that whip. We are in position one. JPM wants to go now after a few days of. All right, let's see what we got here. 15, nice and tight. Let's go to the hourly. Narrow state, position one, looking good here on JPM. You got room up to 292. 292, first level here on JPM. We are going to put JPM on watch here this morning. Remember, watch the spreads on JPM at the open, okay? Under 285.74, we have room back down to 278 here on JPM. Yes. MU. What's up, DJ? Thank you for the love. I got your XRP coming up, DJ. Stand by. Stand by, everybody. MU, roll it. Alert, alert. MU, you are in a narrow state. You are in position two to the downside here on MU. We're going to mark these support and resistance levels out right now. Oof, got that hourly 200 right there. Look at that thing. Watch that hourly 200 right there. You don't want to go short into that bad boy. You want to get under 118.85 here on MU, and then you have room down to 117 on MU. You do not want to short into that 200. Remember, we don't short into support. We do not go long into resistance, okay? On MU, you want to get back over 120.50. Over 120.50, and then you have room up to 122. Sue Felicia with them roses. She is now the title gifter. No EMAs, Chris. No EMAs. Nvidia, let's go. Nvidia, man. I just love this thing. Oh, we're narrow again. Oh. Honey Pie, you want two additions on the house? All right, we are narrow on NVIDIA. We are in position one. Alert, alert on NVIDIA. Remember, 70% of all new highs and highs fail, okay? All right, remember that? Okay, good. All right, let's do it. No, they don't, boss. No, they don't. Okay. Okay. Double top up there on NVIDIA. You got room up to 117.28 here on NVIDIA. 117.28, 172.28, 172.50 here on NVIDIA. You are narrow again, okay? Under 168, 169.87, and you have room down to 168 hold number on NVIDIA. Yuli with the heartbeat. Thank you, my Yuli. Miss Market, sure. Just put in Miss Market. That's all you got to put in. She runs the show, Miss Market, okay? She runs the show. Right here on Miss Market, you are in a neutral state. You are in the whip zone. You have to get over 624.51. And then you'll have room up to 627. Yes, here on Miss Market. Back under 622. And you have room down to 620 on Miss Market, everybody. Why do we give you levels to the upside, and why do we give you levels to the downside? Who knows, chat? Put it in the chat, my beautiful traders. Who knows why we give you levels up and we give you levels down? Does anybody know? Come on, YouTubers. You should know by now. Come on. Correct. The market goes up. The market goes down, and the market goes sideways, okay? Market goes up to the moon. Nope, Voss told you it's coming back. Back down, whoop, back up, back down, back up, back down. No bias, everybody, no bias. Thank you for the follow. Good morning, Buckeye. What's up, my brother? Amazon, let's do it. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Amazon. Alert, alert. We are in position 2 to the downside here on Amazon. We got to be careful. On the 5-minute, you have the 200 right above you. Remember, we do not go what? Long into resistance, okay? That's where your 200 is currently. 15-minute, let's do it. We are narrow. We are in position 2. You got your 200 right here at 226. 200 with a whole number. That is major resistance here on Amazon, okay? You got room on Amazon back down to 223.62. We're going to put Amazon on watch here this morning, looking for a topping tail off of this 200 for a possible move to the downside. If we don't get that, you got to wait for it to get back over 227.14 for a move up to 229 here on Amazon. Giovanni, hello, over there on the tubes. PLTR. Remember, the super chats are available over there on YouTube. You'll see the plus sign at the bottom of the chat. That's where the super chats are, my brothers and sisters. All right now, Hadrian Rodriguez with the hanging lights, the heartbeat, the popular. PLTR, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the upside here on PLTR. Remember, traders, one thing you never want to do, which is very important, is if you have a red day or you have losing trades, you can't avoid that. There is nothing that you're ever going to learn where you're going to wake up every day and say, every single day, I'm going to win every single trade. That is never going to happen. That is not realistic. That will never happen. Does everybody understand that in here? Very important. Does everybody understand that in here? So when you do have losing days, when you do have losing trades, you can't start feeling sorry for yourself. All right? You can't start losing sorry for yourself. Remember this one thing. You made a promise to yourself that you were going to learn trading. You were probably in a good mood when you decided to do that. It's what we do when we're not in the mood that we said we're going to do something is where it counts. So there's going to be a lot of days you don't feel like good about yourself. You don't feel good about trading. Doesn't matter. You made a promise to yourself. You must see it through. PLTR, we are in a neutral state, position 1. You got room up to 150.59 here on PLTR. All right? Under 147.47 right here, you have room down to 146.80. First stop, 146.80 here on PLTR. And I got to get you that other level. Boom, right there. Under 146.80 with a retest, you will have room down to 141.50 on PLTR, okay? Right now, you're neutral. You have a flat 200, and you have room up to 150.60. Boeing, let's go. Do I wake up and feel good every day? No. But I love this game. I love this game we call trading. We are in a narrow state on Boeing. Alert. Alert. We are in the whip zone on Boeing. In this narrow state, everybody. Maybe. Sexual healing. All right, above 232, get over the whole number on Boeing, and you have room up to 234 on Boeing. Above 234, but a retest, you have room up to 235.50, okay? Back under, you must get under 229.50, not 229.82. Back under 229.50, and you have room down to 224 on Boeing. We are going to put Boeing on watch. We are in the whip zone. We are in a narrow state. Yes. XOM. And then we are going to do Google. The Googaroonies. Right now on XOM, you are neutral. You are in the whip zone on XOM. Let's go. Let's go. Mr. Dave over there with the $2 super chat. Thank you, Mr. Dave. Yes. Right now here on XOM, you got to get back over 113.19. Over 113.19, you have room up to 113.50, okay? Above 113.50 with that retest, you will have room up to 114 here on XOM, everybody. You got to get under 112.62. See this level right here? Under 112.62. Why? Why do we have to get under 112.62 on XOM? Does anyone know? Denise, good morning, my beautiful Denise Cartwright. Because you don't want to trade under 112.86. You're only going to 112.62. We do not short into support. Remember, we want to get under support, everybody. Look, under support. We don't short this either. That's just a poke through. Retest it, and then you have room down to 111 here on XOM. What is the one reason why traders, when the move comes down, they short right here? Why don't they wait for the retest, everybody? Do you know why? Put it in the chat. Why don't they wait for the retest? Correct, Andrew. Excellent. They have no patience. So they're like, oh, it's just going down now. I got to try to get rich quick. So let's hammer this thing. Nope. You got to wait for the retest. You're just going to lose. Okay, you're gonna, on the pullback's gonna come the retest. You're gonna get out because you're gonna be too afraid to stay in the trade. This is where you make your living, on the retest. Remember that, everybody. What else are we looking at? Google. Let's do it. Hello, Derek. How are you? Yes. Don't understand. That's another reason. They shouldn't be trading their real money then, right, everybody? We are in a narrow state on Google. Alert. Alert. We are in the whip zone above 185. You got to get over the whole number. 185. You have room up to 188 here on Google. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk. I suggest you learn how to trade from somebody who knows how to do it. Under 182, you got room down to 179.50 here on Google. Balar, hello, IWM. Bump, bump, bump. Let's dance. We play some good music in here, don't we, guys? Right now, you are in a neutral state on IWM. We're in the whip zone here at 220.41 currently on IWM. With IWM, folks, I need you to be careful when you're trading this. You must be in an A+ setup, or you're not gonna get the momentum on IWM. It stalls, okay? So make sure you are in A+ setup category with IWM, and then it'll treat you well, okay? IWM, let's go. We are in a neutral state in the whip zone. Get over 222.15. 222.15, you'll have room up to 224 and then 226 on IWM, all right? Under the whip zone of 218.84, you will have room down to 215 on IWM. Michael with the follow, thank you so much. Hello, Astro. Let's do Oracle. Right now, we are in a neutral state on Oracle. We are in a position 2 to the upside here on Oracle. Got a double top. Oh, no, that's a triple top right there on Oracle. We're going to mark that out right now. All right, on Oracle, you have room up to 238 first stop. Above 238 with a retest, you have room up to 240 on Oracle. Watch the 240 area. We got a triple top right here on Oracle. Please mark 240 triple top down in your notes here, please. Thank you very much. Coming back through under 230.96. We got to get under the whole number right here, and boom, there she blows. You will have room back down to 225 on Oracle. How many of you knew Oracle had a triple top at 240 in here? Anybody? How many knew on Oracle there was a triple top if you're looking at it? We got one hanging light on the board, everybody. Fitment Fusion with the heartbeat. Yes. Hillary with the heartbeat. Brad James with the heartbeat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is a triple top strong resistance? Very, 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 very strong, okay? Meta. Blue Salt, hello with the hanging lights. Blue Salt, thank you so much. Good to see you again, Blue. How you been, Blue? You're my girl, Blue. See what I did there, Blue Salt? All right, here we go. Lulu. Oh, we got to do Meta, sorry. Meta, then Lulu. We are in the whip zone in a neutral state here on Meta. Watch the 5-minute 200 above you here on Meta at 719.53. Move that baby up. Then we got the 1 hour 200 right above it. Don't you hate that? Oh, we got a 1 hour 200 to the downside, traders. Be careful. Be careful. All right, on Meta, above 116.50, you have room up to 119.50. Above 116.50, you have room up to 119.41 and then 722 on Meta, all right? 722 is your big boy here. You want to get over that with a retest because then you have room up to 728.51 on Meta, all right? So mark those levels down. You want to get under 707.72 on Meta, then you have room down to 701 whole number. Hello, Alex. How are you? DJ, yes, fear of missing out. One of the biggest reasons why a trader will lose a trade. Fear of missing out. How many of you here are patient when you trade? Put me in the chat. Bitcoin, we sure can. Who asked for Bitcoin? Who asked for Bitcoin? Where'd they go? Blue Salt, of course, Blue Salt. See, so nice too, Blue Salt. So nice. All right, currently right now we are in a neutral state here on Bitcoin. Yes, let's mark these out. Boom. Boom. That's the way love goes, everybody. All right, here's BTC for Blue Salt. Blue Salt, ultimately, you want to get over 119, 328.31. Then you have room up to 124.38.15 here, Blue Salt, okay? You want to get over this level right here to get to that level right up there, okay? Let me make it just a little smaller for you. Boom. Boom. Mark those down. Under 118, 631.08, you got room down to 118, 391.93. But under this with a retest, you're coming back down to 118. Giovanni, hello, Miss Market. DJ wants a little XRP, and I promised DJ we were going to give him a little XRP. Here we go on XRP. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. Double bottom right there. Just want to give you the right levels here, okay? Above 297.40 here on XRP. You have room up to 299.48. And then ultimately the 3.00. $3 whole number there. Round number on XRP. Mark those down, DJ. All right. Coming back down under 294.65. You have room down to 292.40 here on XRP. You got a double bottom right here around 297.4. Okay? Right there. That's a double bottom. Doesn't matter what time frame. You can start going either way. Just make sure you are trading on the 2, the 5, the 15, 1 hour, and daily. Logan McDonald with the roses. GRG Max with the You're Awesome. Adrian Rodriguez with the roses. GRG Max, yes. Thank you for all those donations. Meezy, yes, thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Adrian Rodriguez coming for that rose. He's coming for the roses. Shelly Galvin with the roses. Luli with the heartbeat. Tesla, we sure can, Mr. McDonald. By the way, Logan McDonald, I am a big fan of Michael McDonald. Any relation? Lino Rocha with the money gun. No, sorry, wrong one. Lino Rocha with the money gun. You're welcome, DJ. Welcome to the family, my brother. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Tesla. Nice and tight here on the 5, okay? Bump, bump. All right, here we go on Tesla. Whoa, look at that thing. A neutral state. We don't want to go down, that's for sure. Not in this state, okay? Anything to the downside, you're going to stay away from here on Tesla. You got to get back over 314.51, and then you will have room up to 318. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Sue Felicia is holding on to that title gifter with the roses. She's like, you ain't taking that from me, Adrian. Under 310.77, you have room down to 306. Remember, folks, this is the state of your stock right there. Look at that thing. Do we want to go short? Nope. Good morning, my Jared. How are you, my brother, man? Thank you for the follow, Marty Dobbs. Robbie Phantom with the follow, yes. MSTR. Yeah, you guys want a little... There you go. How's that, huh? MSTR. Let's do it. Right now, MSTR, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on MSTR. Got a double top up here. 456.77, 467 area, okay? MSTR above 451. Get over the whole number. You have room up to that double top. 456.77, 457 level here on MSTR. Okay, mark that down. Double top right here. Under 441.88, you got room back down to 438.52 on MSTR. Apple. Giovanni with the $2 super chat. Giovanni, we're giving you the cheers over here, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Apple. We are in the whip zone here on Apple. We are in a narrow state on Apple. Alerts, alerts. Apple neutral, narrow in the whip zone here on Apple. Let's do it. 5 minute, nice and tight. 15, you are nice and tight on Apple. You are nice and tight on Apple. Got a double bottom right there at 207.50. Above 210.50, you got room up to 211.68. Put Apple on watch with the rest of them. Put Apple on watch here. Above 211, you have room up to, 210.50, you have room up to 211.68 on Apple, okay? Under 208.99, you have room down to 207.50. Good move coming out of Apple. Put it on watch, okay? Yeah, you guys hammer those roses. You hammer them roses. Miss Market, we got you, Miss Market. Don't you worry. The SPY. Let's see what we got on the SPY. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Mark out your whip zone levels, everybody. 622 and 624, 51. Adorable Dad with the goat. Arturo with the I love you so much. Mighty with the roses. Thank you. Above 624, 51, you have room up to 627, okay? Mark that down. Under 622, under the whole number, you have room down to 620. PayPal. PayPal, you are in a neutral state here. You are in the whip zone. Remember, we got a big whip zone. The bigger the whip zone, the choppier it'll be, okay? So when these white lines are farther from each other, the choppier your stock's going to be, all right? You want these white lines to be as close as possible. Right now, we are in the whip zone, a neutral state here on PayPal. Let's put our support and resistance in. All right. PayPal, you need to get back over $73.65, and then you have room up to $75. Above $73.65, and you have room up to $75 on PayPal, okay? You must get under $72.95, and then you have room down to $71 here on PayPal. These are your major support and resistance levels, everybody. Please make sure on YouTube, Giovanni, Mr. Dave, Jared, DJ, we're tapping. You got to get those hearts going. TikTok is kicking your booty. Let's go. Apple user, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. XLF. You're welcome from yesterday. Boom. 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 You're welcome. All right, let's see what we got here. Right now on XLF, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on XLF. He is. Above 52. You have room up to 52.18 and then 52.42 on XLF. Please mark that down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Under 51.67, you have room down to 51.50. All right. 51.50 here on XLF. Be careful. ATR is low on this. Yeah, good Saul. Cool in the gang, everybody. Woo, 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 woo. Amazon. Right now, we are in a narrow state, position 2 here on Amazon. You have resistance above you here at 220. 223.66. Okay, that's a 200. Amazon's on watch. You have room down to 223.62 on Amazon. To the upside, you got to get above 227.14 for a move up to 229 here on Amazon. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Only Dad in the UK with the heartbeat. Phoenix Quality with the rose. Adorable Dad with the goat. Arturo with the I love you. We're going to celebrate and party with you. NQ. Celebration. Yeah. I need a good wedding to go to. Who's getting married? Who wants to invite Voss to their wedding? Oh, I actually have one coming up in November. I do have one coming up in November. All right, NQ. Let's go. All right, here on NQ to the upside, you're starting to get into a wide state. Anything up, you're going to stay away from because of the state of your stock. Need a pullback here on NQ, okay, folks? Need a pullback. All roads lead back to the 20. You're going to come back to 23.05606 here very shortly, everybody. You will be coming back to this 20. Now, once you get back to this 20, down, retest it. You'll have room down to 23.00123 on NQ. I hope you wrote that down, everybody, okay? Susanna Pena, good morning to you, my dear. David Griggs with the rose, Stephen Silent, and Luli with the roses. Thank you so much. Mel's, we just did Miss Market, but I'll do it again for you, Mel's. How's that, all right? We got you, Mel's. We are in the whip zone here on Miss Market. You got to get back over 624.51, and then you have room up to 627, Mel's, on the SPY, okay? Under 622, get under that whole number. You have room down to 620 and then 618 on Miss Market, everybody. What's your pleasure? Peyton, hello, Peyton. TSM. We got you, Peyton. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on TSM. Peyton, watch out for this. Watch this 200. You got to flatten out here, okay? We're going to celebrate. We're going to have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. All right, Peyton, under 236 hold number, you're coming back to 234. Above 237.62, watch 238 and 239 to the upside. Watch those hold numbers, Peyton, on TSM. Look at the state you're in, Peyton. You're neutral, so anything up, be very cautious today, okay? On TSM. Yes, the VIP is open, everybody. How do you get in? How do you learn from me? How I'm going to train you personally. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. That's where you're going to go to get into our VIP. It is $25 a month, or it's $275 for the entire year. Full 12 months for $275, or go monthly. $24.99 in the VIP. We have VIP live training every Tuesday and Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You also will have access to over 60 hours plus of educational content. You're also going to trade and upload your trades to us every day for us to review. Hector Isaias with the goat, the rose. David Griggs with the roses. Apple user with the journal. Yeah! Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Whoop. Sorry, I hit that by accident. Tesla. Let's see what we got. Tesla right now, you are in a neutral state. You are in the whip zone. You want it Tesla exactly where it currently is. Inside that whip zone. Above 314.51, you have room up to 318.26. And then 321.39 on Tesla, okay? Under 310.77, you're coming back down to 306 here on Tesla. David Griggs with the roses. Patron with the heart me. Thank you, my beautiful traders. I appreciate you. Folks, if you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We're on every day. Coin. A little Tears for Fears. Yeah. The good thing about Tears for Fears is you don't hear them a lot, right? So when you do hear them, you say to yourself, all right, I'll listen to this song, right? Am I the only one? Big whip zone here on Coin. You are in a neutral state, something different. Neutral state, flat 200, position 1 to the upside here on Coin, okay? You have support on here. You have 200s underneath you. So look out for that. We got some resistance coming to the upside here. Welcome to your mind. There's the only side. Okay. So I'll make sure. Sometimes we got to go back farther, everybody. All right, first move here. On Coin, you have room up to $3.99. $3.99, then $400. $400 on a Coin is a major resistance level. 400, major resistance level. Please mark that down on Coin, okay? You got a big whip zone here. Under 391.87, you have room down to 387.69. Under 387.69, you're coming back down to 373.36. Here on Coin. When we get whip zones that look like this, everybody, from Uno, this big, you can trade inside there, but you have to watch your levels, okay? Christopher Hyatt with the TikTok music. Christopher with the tiny diny. David Griggs with the rose. Christopher with the corn, the chili. Christopher sending everything over here. Yeah. Thank you, my Christopher. Donata Garcia with the roses. Thank you. Uber. Just because we have 400 up there doesn't mean it's going to it, everybody. All right. We're not at a racetrack. We're not betting on the number 4 horse in the 3rd race. Okay. Trade your setups. That's all you can do. Trade your setups. That's all you're doing, traders. Listen to me. Trade the setups. Forget about everything else. Block everything else out. The news, the noise. Put blinkers on like a horse. Blinkers, okay? So you can't see to your left or your right. Zoom in on your chart. Trade only the setups. The setups we teach you, all you're going to do is trade those setups. All right, and it's going to change your trading completely. I'm telling you right now. VIPers who have been with me for a while, once you started trading your setups, and only your setups, how did your trading go? Put it in the chat, everybody. John Grammers, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Francisco Javier Marquez Gutierrez, how are you? Elsa, how are you today? Good to see you, Elsa and John. Right now, we are in a neutral state on Uber. We are in position 1. You got room up to $93.85, $94 hold number area here on Uber, okay? Please mark that down. Under $91.98, you got to get under the hold number of 92. You have room down to $89.50 here on Uber. Mark these levels down, everybody. You are in a neutral state, position 1. Lino Rocha with the money gun. Thank you, Lino. Nessa, can we go over T-Mobile? We sure can. Little Tina Turner coming on for you all. We love a Tina Turner. Yes. Love Tina. I'm an old soul, folks. Okay? We are in a narrow state on T-Mobile. Alert. Alert. T-Mobile, narrow state. Let's mark out our major support and resistance. Anybody else love a good Tina Turner? Can listen to her all day. All right, above 227, get over the whole number. You have room up to 227.37 here on T-Mobile, okay? 227.37. Under 225.95. Under 225.95, you have room back down. You have a big gap to fill here. 222.51 on T-Mobile. You are narrow on T-Mobile. You got the powder hound ski slope. Be careful to the downside here on T-Mobile. Let me give you one more higher up here on T-Mobile, okay? Watch out for this thing. Remember, you are narrow above 227, 227.37. Above 227.37, you technically got room, guys, up to 233. Mark that down, 233. Watch out for T-Mobile. Watch out for it, okay? Lexi the Frenchie. Hey, good name. Lexi, how do I get these levels? Major support and resistance on multiple time frames. We teach all that in the VIP. We have a whole training on pivots. Folks, in the VIP, whoa, look at that thing. Yeah, a hunka. Patreon with the rock star. Thank you, Patron. Sue Felicia with the roses. Davion with the rosa. And Lino with the money gun. Thank you. Natasha, thank you for the shares. I appreciate you. Shop. Shopify. You are in a neutral state. You are in position 2 to the downside here on a Shopify, okay? As we head down 15-minute, you're nice and tight inside the whip zone. We know we have major support right here at 111.26, 111 hold number. Got a double top up there on Shop too, okay? Anything to the downside here on Shop, major support right here at 111. Mark that down. You got room down to 111. Back over 116. Got to get over the whole number. You have room up to 118.55 on Shop. Good ATR on this. I like it. Let's keep tapping, my beauties. Keep tapping. We are at 123,000 likes. Let's get to 150. Paya with the follow. We are June 16th. How many of you are going to be green at the end of, July 16th. How many of you are going to be green at the end of July? Who's going to have a green month? Put me in the chat. I can look at your journal right now and tell you if that's going to occur or not, by the way. But I want to see who here is going to be green. Now, my next question to all of you is who is going to stay green if you are already green? Above 91.79, watch 92, 93, 94 hold numbers to the upside on C. Under $90 hold number with a retest, major, that'll become major resistance. You have room back down to $88 and $87 on C. Let's go, Quentin Grabowski, VIPer, Katana Lim. They are green. Swanee, VIPer. Sue, Jules. Look at all these VIPers. Lino. Who else? Shelly Stringer. Paulo. Yes. Very good. Very good, VIP. Did you ever think you would have green months in trading? Jeremiah, good job. Keep learning, my brother. Takes time. Trading takes time. Those that come in looking for the get-rich-quick scheme, you're out of here within a week. I'll give you, most times you can make it to a month, but most of the time, Miss Market knocks you out in a week. Zen Method with the rose, and I love you so much. Susanna Pena, let's go. You just got into VIP. Start working hard. Susanna, you must work hard. I know you can do it. No, I thought the game was rigged. Well, it is rigged, technically. But all we're doing is showing you the proper A-plus setups. We are showing you where everyone's getting in for a long, where everyone's getting in for a short. Remember, folks, as a trader, you are not trying to predict what the market's going to do. You're never going to outsmart the market. What you are doing is joining what Miss Market tells you to do. When Miss Market tells you to go long, we're all just jumping on the train, right? Choo-choo! We're jumping on the long train. We're just joining the party. Nothing we do will make anything go up or go down. We are just joining the team to the upside or joining it to the downside when we short. That's all we're doing. You are a professional setup trader. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. You are professional at setups. That's all you're doing. Mr. Dave with the $1 super chat. But a lot of you are trying to predict like you mean something in the market. We don't mean anything in the market. We are little peas. Look, ooh, We're like little pieces of rice in the market. We mean nothing. That's why when I tell you, my beautiful traders, when we get into a trade, we have no control over what's going to happen. The only thing we control in the market is risk management. If you can't control your risk because of your ego or what other factors you have going on, you won't be in this long. It's that simple. If you can't control your risk and take a loss when you lose properly, you're not going to be here long. I mean, it's just the facts of the matter here, folks. The SPY, let's see, and we will teach you in the VIP how to lose properly. We are in the whip zone on SPY. Above 624.51, you have room up to 627 here. Under 622.08, you have room down to 620, everybody. Mighty with the roses. Meta Donato. Let's do a little meta. To everyone that comes in and starts trading, I did the same thing. It's just human nature. When we think of trading and we're going to start as a trader, first thing we go to, money, 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 money. That's why in the VIP training last night, we gave you the breakdown. Year 1 to 3, year 1, 3 to 5. That's exactly what's happening. Traders come in and say, money, 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 I got to make money. But all they're going to do is lose money. They have no idea how to trade. They don't know about the market cycle. They don't know about support resistance. They don't know about position and state. They don't know any of these things. But they think they're going to come into the market and make money. You're not going to make money. You are not going to make money for a very long time as a trader. You must learn and trade in your sim in order to learn how to trade. There is no book. How many of you here have read trading books? Put me in the chat. Anyone here? Hello, Kevin. How are you, Kevin Duran? Good to see you. How many of you here have learned and watched and read trading books? Me. Has that helped you? Anyone read a trading book that helped you? No. You must trade the market, and you have to do it in the sim because you have to go through a lot of trades, and you must do a lot of losing, and you're not going to do that with your real money. We are going to get you in the simulator, trading the real live market. And we're going to teach you how to trade. Why would you open up an account with real money and try to learn how to trade? Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense, everybody? Because all that's going to happen is you're going to lose the money. You're going to stop trading because you have no more money to trade. And that's going to be the end of your trading career. I mean, that's just common sense to me. Right? That's insane. That is absolutely insane that you are opening up an account and thinking you're going to do well. You're not. You're not going to do well. You don't know how to trade. We got to teach you how to trade, or somebody's got to teach you how to trade out there. What do I always go to? When you're 15 or 16 or 17 or 18 or 19, are you going to get in a car and start driving without being trained on how to drive a vehicle? Are you just going to hand your kids the keys to the car? Don't worry about it. Go out there. Figure it out. Oh, what's that big red thing that says stop? Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. What do you mean don't worry about that? Future billionaire with the perfume and the donuts. Thank you so much, Future. Mighty, Zen Method, Patron, Sue Felicia, Davion, Lito, Duco, yes, David Griggs, Maria, Donato, Christopher, thank you so much, my credit. Look at Christopher. Hector Isaias, Apple user, Stephen Silin, Luli, only Dan in the UK. Still an investigation out on that. Phoenix Quality, adorable dad, Measy, Powder, Adam, Mark, Zen, Marcus, Candy, Jules, Davion. Look at all these donators. Buckeye, Hadrian to the moon, Greg Max. Thank you all so much. Lino, Paolo, Shelly Galvin. Look at all these donators. Thank you so much. Hillary, thank you. Tasman with the lightning bolts. Thank you, Future, for the roses. I appreciate you. We are at 130. Come on, we got to get to 150. Everyone tap. YouTube, everybody, tap. Get us to 150 for the love of God. We just went over a lot of levels on here. By the way, they're going to hit all these levels, okay? You're going to learn that about us if you're new, okay? Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. AMD. Did we forget AMD this morning? No. We are in a narrow state. This is on watch. We are in a narrow state on AMD. Above 156.05, you have room up to 158.75. On AMD, watch this. Watch this, everybody, okay? Anytime you get 200s like that, you're going to get choppy. So be careful with that. Blue Salt with the subscription. Thank you, Blue Salt. Under 154, you have room back down to fill that gap. Not saying you're going to do that now, but you will. Down to 150, okay? Remember, the VIP is open, everybody. You must now learn how to do this. If you love trading, if you love this thing we call trading, now is the time to learn during the summer because trading season starts in about 10 weeks. We will be at trading season. And we need to get you trained up for trading season. TheVossTrading.com right here, $25 a month, $275 for the year. And we'll get you in that VIP. Have a great day, everybody. I love you so much. We'll be back on tomorrow. VIPers, we'll see you in the VIP chat here in about 5 minutes. All new VIP members, we will get you tagged up. When we tag you in the VIP chat, read everything. Do everything we tell you to do. You're in a real education community now, not the bullshit that you see out there. Let's get to work, everybody. I love you. Matic Kant Pinku, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you.